Alright, what's up guys, it is Storm back here with another video, and in this one, I am doing something that'll probably get shit views on my channel. But you know what, fuck it. So, I've been watching this new series that came out on Amazon Prime last week called Invincible. Now, it's a superhero show about, you guessed it, a superhero called Invincible. But before we begin, if you like the content you're seeing, be sure to subscribe, like, and comment. I mean, they're all free, so why not? If you want some dope channel merch, the link that will be down in the description below. If you just want to see more of me, then go check out my other channels and go follow me on Twitter and Instagram, which will all be linked down below. But without further ado, why don't we just dive right on in. So like I said, this series is based off a superhero called Invincible. Now, if you don't know, I am a massive fan of superheroes. I've actually been a fan of superheroes longer than I've been a fan of anime. So, you know, all things DC, Marvel, I watch all of that. The MCU, the MCU shows, the DC shows, the Arrowverse, the CW shit, the DC animated movies, all of that. And when I saw this show, I was like, never heard of them, but I'm still gonna watch this show. Now, if you don't know, I recently learned this also. Invincible is not from DC or Marvel. He's in fact from a line of comics called Image Comics. Now, if you didn't know this already, Marvel and DC isn't the only superhero universe out there. There are actually various different superhero universes, such as Valiant Comics, which has the likes of like Bloodshot, if you've ever heard of him. I mean, they made a live action movie. And then there's Image Comics with the likes of Invincible and Spawn, if you've ever heard of him. I mean, he was a playable character in MK11, and I mean, he also has his own movie, so he's actually probably the most popular in Image Comics. Now, the story itself follows Mark Grayson, aka Invincible, son of the most powerful superhero on the planet, Omni-Man. And the story starts off with him getting his superpowers for the first time, so he has to learn and train to properly use his powers, and he wants to become a superhero like his dad. So he has his dad start training him on how to be a superhero and how to properly use his powers. And the story pretty much follows his journey to becoming a superhero and him becoming stronger and all the adventures he goes on. Now, there's only 4 episodes, and so far, the series is top tier. I gotta say, the series is like really, really fucking good. I didn't actually think it would be this going in, but the series is actually like really dark. There's a lot of cursing, like a lot of F-bombs dropping. I don't really give a fuck about that. I mean, hell, I drop F-bombs all the time in my videos, but kind of weird when you see it in a TV show over and over and over. But not only that, the series is also really gory. There's a lot of blood in this show, a lot of blood and guts. So if you can't really handle blood and guts, even animated, then this show might not be for you. But if you're a massive superhero fan, or just a regular superhero fan in general, or just a fan of any good animated show, then yeah, you definitely gotta check this out. Now, going into spoiler territories, the ending of episode 1 will completely catch you off guard. Like, when you first start episode 1, you will think that this show is somewhat wholesome, you know, a few curses dropped here and there. You know, some people might get injured, but the ending of episode 1 will just completely throw you for a loop. You'll be like, what the fuck? God damn, dude. And all I'm gonna say is the reason for that is Omni-Man. Now, spoilers, Omni-Man, he seems to be the main antagonist of the story, because in episode 3, he says a line that just really resonates with his character and what I think we'll see in the future from him. He says, Earth isn't yours to conquer, when he's fighting against a force that's trying to, you know, conquer Earth. And you're just left there like, oh shit, you don't expect the dad, basically fucking Superman, to be evil. And also, he's voiced by J.K. Simmons, you know, the J. Jonah Jameson from the original Spider-Man trilogy? Yeah, that guy, so. And he also kind of looks like him too. I mean, he's got like the regular hair and going into the white fade, like the old man hair fade, yeah, and he's also got a fucking mustache, so kind of looks like J.K. Simmons also. They also have the Guardians of the Globe, which is pretty much just a Justice League ripoff, and I think the creators were going for that, because what happens that will throw you for a loop at the end of episode 1 includes the Guardians of the Globe and Omni-Man. That's all I'm gonna say. You just gotta watch that scene for yourself. The narrative as a whole is really cool because I feel Invincible has like a character trait similar to Deku, not really in the aspect of the underdog, but that he has to train in order to become the #1 hero, and that when no one else is around, he has to step up in order to protect everything and everyone that he cares about. In the future for this series, I feel that Mark or Invincible will end up fighting his dad or Omni-Man, as basically they're pretty much setting up him to be the big bad of the series. And think about that, son against father, like that's some real shit to that. So I can't wait to see what they do with this series. But anyways, you have got to check this series out if you haven't already, because it is definitely worth the watch. If you like The Boys, which is also another Prime show, then you'll definitely like this. But with that, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you want to see more review / commentary videos on stuff I'm watching, TV shows, anime, movies, and let me know down in the comments below, because I really enjoy making these types of videos. And with that, I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace. 愛してる